Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Dallas swimming, the girls and the guys, and Romayne Mosier, the head coach, joining us right now. Well, Romayne, it's been a good year, and the program continues to produce some good swimmers and divers there at Dallas. Let's start out over on the girls' side, and we'll start out with the sprinters. Tell us about some of the young ladies that are competing there for the Mountaineers.
I would like Annalise Cheshire. She's a freshman, and she's been an asset to the team as far as our sprint group is concerned. She does well in the 50 free and the 100 free and the 100 backstroke.
And then as we move along, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, and then I have two other girls that are pretty good in the sprint department, and that would be Lauren Finnegan and Amanda Lopez.
And how hard are these young ladies working? Morning practices, afternoon practices?
We don't do morning practices except for on Saturday mornings, and we just do one practice a day. And they work really hard. I try to stress quality versus quantity.
And let's move along to the distance events over on the young ladies' side there at Dallas.
We have Amanda Schwartman, who's doing very well. She's a returning upperclassman. She's a senior this year, and she did very well at districts last year, and she's hoping to improve her times this year. We also have Abby Zollner, who has a freshman on the team, and she's coming in to us with a strong 200 IM, and she also swims some breaststroke and butterfly for us. In addition to that, we have Kaylin Augustine, who's a returning senior, and she's also in the 200 freestyle and the 100 fly for us. And both those girls are really doing well.
Coach, how about some of the divers at Dallas over on the ladies' side? I know you have a couple, and tell us about some that are exceeding your expectations. And, of course, they're hoping to get some medal when districts come around in February.
Yes, we have three girls on the diver side who are doing very well. We have freshman Gianna Leo, and we have a sophomore Carly Perloff and a sophomore Maddie Ross. Maddie Ross has already shown that she's capable of excelling. She just recently broke the pool record at Pencanic when I meet against Pencanic.
Well, that's awesome, getting some records over on the girls' side. Coaches, we head back over to the guys' side. Well, we might as well start with the divers since we're talking about the girl divers. How about over on the guys' side, guys who get on the diving board and compete?
On the diving side for the boys, we have Keith Gillette and Nick Malcolmus, who are both juniors this year. And Keith is really starting to take off as a diver and coming into his own. And he's scoring well, and he continues to succeed and try to break his point totals almost every time he gets on the board.
And, Coach, the middle distance and distance events for the guys. Tell us about some of the boys there at Dallas.
Well, I have Ezra Moore, who's a returning upperclassman. He's a senior this year, and he has done very well. Each year he has exceeded his performances, and he reaches his goals. He sets goals in practice and for meets, and he works really hard. And I think he's going to be do very well at districts this year. And also on that side would be I have Jared Crowitz, who's a junior this year, who is pretty much like he can do distance or sprint. He's doing very well. He's in the 200 free, the 100 free, the 50 free, and the 500. And he's got best times in all those events.
Any other sprinters there at Dallas on the boys' side that have shown some promise for the future, Coach?
I have some freshmen who have come into their own already, and I'm excited about having them for the next 3 years. I have Dylan Lisnow and Mikhail Kratcha, who are like kind of middle distance sprinters, kind of sort of thing. And then I also have Tony Caravaggio, who's on the distance side, some of the 2 and the 500 for me, who has done very well for himself already.
We're talking with Romayne Mosier, the head coach at Dallas for the girls and boys swim teams, of course, divers as well. Coach, some of these athletes in years past have gone on to compete collegiately, and it sounds like you got a couple of more that are ready to take that next step, and then possibly it's not easy to do it at the high school level, let alone on the college level.
Correct. I have actually a couple boys that are looking at colleges right now. One of them, Reed Luxick and Ezra Moore, are looking to swim in college. And girls that are looking to swim in college are Amanda Schwartman and Amanda Lopez, possibly. She's kind of up in the area.
Coach, when you talk about the tapering and getting ready for districts, it'll be here before you know it. Tell us about the kind of stay with the same routine that's worked for you over the years at Dallas, and you look to have a very good district meet, I'm sure, for the girls and the guys.
I'm hoping to. I have a district taper that I've been using since I've been at Dallas, and that I've used in the past. And I'm kind of like the philosophy of it: if it's not broke, then don't fix it. So I plan to keep doing the same things that I've been doing, and hopefully we'll see some good results at districts.
Well, a lot of success going on right now at Dallas area in the swim program. Romayne Mosier is heading the cause. Well, Romayne, it's always great to talk with you, and look forward to maybe talking to you in the coming weeks to see how some of these Dallas area swimmers do at districts, okay?
That sounds really good. Enjoy talking to you as well.
That is the Dallas Mountaineers swim team here on the John Mendola Show with head coach Romayne Mosier. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.